Alright, so update 3 is going to be releasing for All-Star Tower Defense X really soon. It's literally just around the corner. So today we're going to be talking about things you need to do before update 3 of All-Star Tower Defense X releases in only a few days from now. By the way guys, don't forget to like and subscribe because our goal is to ultimately reach 100k subscribers, and everybody who subscribed to me before we got to 100k subscribers is officially an OG sub. So if you want to be part of this OG sub group, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get started. Alright, so the tips are relatively simple actually, but I think it's really worth noting, and I actually have, and the reason why I know it's worth noting is because I need to apply some of these myself. A lot of the people watching me are probably not going to know some of these, but a lot of the people who watch me probably also know some of this. And the first one is going to be get the Trial 2 unit. Now, if you noticed, Trial 1 is SDeath, and she was very overpowered for Trial 2. I believe that Trial 2 Red is going to be a very important... Trial 3 Red is going to be a very important element. And what are the things that Red is very, very effective against? They're very effective against Orange element, and some people are saying that Frieza might be Orange. So, the units that are going to be very good for that raid is probably going to be units like Akainu. So, get Akainu, get Ace, get Goku as well, because most likely the next element of the next unit is going to be Orange, which is Frieza. Frieza is going to be the next trial unit. And yeah, I do believe that the Frieza is going to become a meta unit, because I believe he is going to be, I said the she, but he is going to be a heal unit. So try and get him, and the way to get him faster is by obtaining these red units now, because yeah, it's going to help you clear the stuff for Trial 3 if ever it becomes an orange unit. Now for number 2, it's going to be collect certain items. Now there's certain items you need to collect, and that's going to be these ones right here. In the, I think it's this one right here. In the hard mode, there's Ghost 3 Rainbow, and in Expert, there's a Ghost 1 Rainbow. All of those are required to basically ascend your units. I'm going to take a look at someone like Killer. Here, strongest one, right? So strongest one, you need 5 Ghost Rainbows. Who else? White Stash, you need 5 Ghost Rainbows as well. And to evolve someone, you actually need to have those Ghost 2 Rainbow, and you get that here in the hard one. So farm hard 1 and expert, or hard and expert, of these stages with the rainbow stuff. It's going to become very useful for ascending units. It's the stuff required to ascend your units and evolve your units. So for ascend, it's the rainbow, and for the evolve, it's this Ghost 2 Rainbow. Ghost 3 or Ghost 2? Ghost 3? Ghost 2 Rainbow right there. So yeah, farm that. And since there's going to be a new gem banner, I am going to be giving you guys a pretty good gem method, which I believe is still the most overpowered gem method. All-Star Tower Defense X is really weird in the sense that they haven't really released a good gem method just yet. Everything else right now in the game is still pretty mediocre when it comes to gem method. And this method I'm going to be covering in probably the next video that I make on ASTDX is going to cover the best method to get gems, in my opinion. But saving up gems is very important because there's likely going to be several banner units, maybe 1 or maybe 2 banner units in the next update. I mean, in this update, we had like 1 new banner unit, which was Killua, and he was very overpowered. So save up for the banner unit in update 3, and I would recommend you to have at least 10k gems before going into update 3 because of, you know, the banner stuff. Alright, I'm not gonna go over the basic ones like do your 3-3 rolls and stuff like that, because I think it's pretty common already that you should have your 3-3 rolls and whatnot. One thing that I want to cover, however, is finish your story mode, because a lot of people are stuck like behind. They're not even, you know, progressed into the story mode. For me personally, when update 2 released, I was not even finished with Hidden Storm Village, or I was finished with Hidden Storm Village, but I only had 1 clear in Giant Island, and it sucked a lot because I wasn't able to. I had to grind Giant Island first before I could get to City of York, so I was behind in the update. Instead of actually being able to play the update content, I was grinding the previous updates content because I didn't do it earlier. So clear your story mode before the next update releases. And for the last tip, and probably one of the most important, is to do the summer event. Now, in my opinion, update 2 of All-Star Tower Defense X was pretty bad. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I really disliked update 2. Update 1 was kind of good, but it was pretty mediocre as well. And but I'm not gonna be grinding this because of that. But I will recommend you guys to grind this if you're very interested in preparing. And that is because the summer event is going to be ending next week when the update releases. And with that, all of these stuff is going to be gone. All of these new stuff, all of the stuff related to summer is going to be going away. So if you're interested in that, now might be your only chance to get them outside of trading when it does release. So yeah. Now that's pretty much it for all my tips and tricks here in All-Star Tower Defense X before update 3, or rather, all the things you need to be doing. So that's pretty much it for all the things you need to be doing for All-Star Tower Defense X before update 3 releases. And if you follow this, I think you should be well prepared enough for the update. That's gonna be it really, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.